something everyone wants, especially teenagers, but not everyone can afford. Cars. Good afternoon, I'm Robert Gill.
And I'm Jennifer Harrell. Are you looking at buying a new or used car and wondering how you can afford it and what to look for when buying one? Well, here's Jay Carter and Jennifer Woods with a story.
Your senior year is over and you're headed to college, or maybe you've just got your driver's license and you need a way to get to work on the weekend. Well, in either case, you might be thinking about getting a car. But these days, getting a car is serious business. Cost of cars are rising, and in many states, purchasing car insurance is required. Well, KBYRD reporter Jennifer Woods and I wanted to find out some tips on buying a new or used car and some things to watch out for. First, if you're buying a used car, make sure you're doing business with a reputable dealer, someone who will still be around to help you or answer questions even after the sale. You can check with agencies such as the Better Business Bureau to find out if the dealer has any complaints registered against them. Also, check with Consumer Reports magazine. This publication accepts no advertising, so it can offer a complete analysis of all cars, the ones that are dependable and the ones that aren't, without any bias. The magazine can be found at newsstands and libraries almost anywhere. Don't fall for high-pressure sales tactics. Take your time, look around, and don't just go to one place. Try to shop around. And, new or used, check the sticker on the car. Find out the gas mileage the car can give you and whether a warranty is offered. Remember, you're making an important decision on a big investment. For KBYRD, along with Jennifer Woods, I'm Jay Carter.
When we come back, Shane Spears takes a look at resolving conflict without resorting to violence.
I'm Amy McIntyre with this week's KBYRD calendar. BYRD's boys and girls basketball team are busy this weekend. The boys will be at the Houghton tournament today and Saturday, while the girls play at the Wassman tournament. Good luck, Jackets and Lady Jackets. A big party's going on in Natchitoches this weekend. The Festival of Light kicks off Saturday night. KBYRD will be there to cover the event, so watch for details later this month. Biology Club members, your party's coming up Monday the 6th. And seniors, your panoramic picture is scheduled for Thursday, December 9th.
The end of the first 9 weeks marked the transfer of former assistant principal Roy Thomas, who is now principal at Linwood Middle School. His place was filled, however, by two that were not unfamiliar to BYRD students, Coach Allen and Coach Crosby.
Problems abound throughout the day that could lead to violence. Shane Spears takes an in-depth look at conflict resolution without violence.
With the increasing number of violent acts in today's society, many people are turning to alternative methods to solve their problems peacefully. We talked to Dr. Bob Benefield of LSUS about the violence in our society and how to reduce it.
Well, the statistics are very frightening. There's data to show that 1 in 5 students carry some kind of weapon. Now, this includes guns, knives, brass knuckles, and any kind of weapon. Every month, approximately 300,000 students are now injured as a result of fights of some kind. And, of course, the nature of the injuries are much more serious now. That many students do carry weapons. And of course, again, the frightening part is the reaction. Now students are carrying weapons who would have never thought about carrying weapons, but they feel like I have to carry a weapon because these other students are carrying weapons.
The reality of these statistics has forced Dr. Benefield and others to start an Alternatives to Violence project, better known as AVP, in the Shreveport area. AVP is designed to reduce assaultive violence among today's youth.
The AVP training and all conflict resolution training that's used in most schools today would teach students essentially a set of skills that would allow them to deal with conflicts in ways other than aggressing. And as you know, Shane, there's conflict everywhere. There's always going to be conflict. It's a way of life. And so the essential idea here is, are there ways we can deal with conflicts other than hurting one another? And so in peer mediation training and in the Alternatives to Violence project, we teach people how to deal with one another, how to resolve conflicts rather than resorting to violent means to do that. And the clearest illustration of what's going on in our culture today and how we can benefit, let's say you and I get really angry right now and I have a weapon on me. I'm not going to think about any other choice. If I get mad enough and I get angry enough and lose control, the only thing I'm going to think about is going for my weapon. So if I don't know any other thing to do and that's all I've seen, is going for the weapon, that's what we'll do. That's what I'll do. That's what you'll do. So if you and I could have learned, for example, going through school, if you and I could have learned some of these skills, okay, I'm in a tight situation here, what can I do besides go for my weapon?
And Dr. Benefield says that the AVP program will reduce violence in all schools where it is implemented. For KBYRD, I'm Shane Spears.
And Shane says that the plan can be used in any given situation.
The week before the holidays was the annual canned food drive here at BYRD. The Project of Goodwill is sponsored by the Student Council to collect food for the needy.
Through the Salvation Army has many means of supporting, distributing the food. It's used throughout the year, not just at this time of year when it's probably most needed.
We would like to thank the students for making this canned food drive a success and the Student Council for sponsoring the event.
Coming up later on sports, a look at the #1 ranked girls basketball team in the nation.
The Student Council is sponsoring a canned food drive through December 15th. Let's help feed the homeless along with the Salvation Army and KMJJ. KMJJ will sponsor a dance for the school that collects the most cans, and Student Council will award the homeroom with the most participation. So come on, Jackets, and show some spirit and pride by working together to make this project a success. Good luck.
KBYRD Sports has been sponsored by Home Secure Construction in Shreveport. Enjoy the benefits of siding without losing the architectural detail.
Hi, I'm Christy Woodard for KBYRD Sports. Well, Jackets, football season is over and our team will take pride in their 10-0 season. However, it's time for basketball season and for our Jackets to show their skills on the court. Last Monday night here at BYRD, our #1 Lady Jackets had a rematch against the BTW Lady Lions. Last year, they met them for the 5A state championship game and won with a last-minute shot by Leslie Waugh. This year, the BYRD Lady Jackets won by a much bigger margin. Our ladies ruled the court, making shot after shot after shot, sending the Lady Lions back home with a 66-29 loss. Headed by Coach Gay Nix, the Lady Jackets are off to a perfect season. Along with being state champions, they are ranked #1 in the nation by USA Today and makes each one of them feel
wonderful, great, terrific, outstanding, extraordinary, awesome.
Each girl is proud of their accomplishments and their skill.
We are part of a team that is healthy, has a good attitude, and is strong.
And that they are. Good luck to our Lady Jackets and Jackets basketball teams in their tournaments this weekend. Shoot for the top. For KBYRD Sports, I'm Christy Woodard.
On this week's Talkback, we wanted to know what the worst food you had over Thanksgiving was.
The worst food I had over Thanksgiving holiday was some dry turkey.
Sweet potato pie. I don't like sweet potato pie.
I didn't have any bad food over Thanksgiving holiday.
The worst food I had over the Thanksgiving holidays was hamburger helper.
The worst food I had on Thanksgiving was SpaghettiOs.
The worst food I had over Thanksgiving had to be turkey gravy. That's nasty. Just giblets and all that kind of stuff. I just can't stand it.
Probably that green Jello stuff with the nuts in it. It's totally disgusting.
That cranberry jelly stuff that's like comes in a can that has a date imprinted in it and like jiggles around in the plate. Cranberry sauce. Honey glazed carrots.
Yams with marshmallows on them.
I think it had to be raisin pie.
The worst food I had was some hog chitlins.
I'm Cameron Shy, miss.
The worst food I had was some chilies. They made me eat them. They were so nasty. They stink too. No, they don't. Neck bone and ham hocks.
Potato pie.
Neck bone and ham hocks.
I guess the worst food I've had during Thanksgiving was in college. Like most students, when you're in college, you take the best food at home, I think the worst thing they served, they did something with turkey necks. They tried to fry turkey necks. Can you fry turkey necks? I don't think so.
That's all for this week's KBYRD.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you around.